What's going on, guys? It's your boy Clutch Chaos here, back with another Mortal Kombat 1 video for you. Now today I'm going to be talking about where Mortal Kombat 1 is at right now, right? The state of Mortal Kombat 1 as of right now. I just completed Invasions mode for Season 5, and I wanted to give my thoughts on Invasions and just Mortal Kombat in general. I feel like the energy right now to Mortal Kombat is very positive, and I'm seeing a lot of positive feedback from the community. I'm seeing people actually get excited for Mortal Kombat again. The feeling that I felt when Mortal Kombat 1 first got revealed, the CGI trailer, the first gameplay trailers, the character reveals, I'm getting this feeling again. The recent seasons, the recent patches, the updates to the game, the buffs, the nerfs, it's got me excited for Mortal Kombat 1 again. And Ed Boon has been way more interactive on the internet lately, and it just gives me the feeling of like Mortal Kombat's heading in a really good direction right now. And I just finished playing through Invasions mode, so I wanted to give my thoughts, because Invasions mode, in my opinion, is probably the funnest it's ever been in all 5 seasons. Probably been the funnest one in my opinion. Before we dive into more details, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Give your boy a subscribe, man. Follow the vision, follow the progression. I drop videos almost consistently every other day. I try to be, you know, I try to drop a video weekly. I do have a weekly series, Tier List Fridays, if you guys are interested in just watching people rank videos of games, characters, whatever you guys want. I drop that every Friday. Yeah, let's move on now. So one of the key updates to Season 5 of Mortal Kombat 1 was the fact that a lot of characters, a lot of powerful characters got nerfed, like Raiden. A lot of changes happened to the game. Crossplay got the full treatment of being crossplay for 1v1 and for King of the Hill. The main concern for Season 5 was, okay, Season 4's biggest letdown, in my opinion, was the fact that we were promised a Mileena season and we kind of didn't get that. The only thing we got to Mileena season was the Titan skins. Other than that, that's pretty much what it was. So for Season 5, they pretty much had to go crazy. They had to do everything they can to get shit going. I gotta say, man, they did their job. Now, I will say this. The seasonal skins for Season 5 are not it. The skins that you can buy, that you can purchase in the store with seasonal credits, those are not good skins. They are just very plain, just simple color palettes of yellow and blue, and it's just like, it's just not it for me. But they are smart. NRS, you are smart people, because in order for us to get the fire skins, we have to play Invasions mode. And people's biggest gripe with Mortal Kombat 1 is that Invasions mode is very boring. It has repetitive fights. There's really, the only end game to this, the only reward is the Titan skin. And some people question whether that's even worth it, considering that you can acquire these Titan skins by playing Kombat League, acquiring it in the Mortal Kombat shop. So is it really worth playing in Invasions mode, right? And for the first 4 seasons, a lot of people really didn't care to play Invasions mode. I personally don't mind the game mode. I see it as an opportunity to get XP, to rank up my characters, to master all my characters, because that is something that I am trying to do for Mortal Kombat 1, is make a video of showing all the characters that I mastered on level 35 and for the cameos on level 15. Now let's talk about some of the dope parts that they added in Season 5's Invasions mode that honestly makes it even more fun than it did before. For the first season of Invasions mode, which was Scorpion season, they continuously gave us secret fights and ambush fights. And the problem was that we were getting ambush and secret fights like crazy. Every other mission we did, every other 2 or 3 missions, you were guaranteed to get an ambush fight. And the way Ed Boon kind of portrayed the secret fights was more like we had to search for them and we had to do Easter eggs, but it's a random fight that just happens and it really leads to nothing. So for Season 5, they brought back the ambush fights and the secret fights. They happen a little bit more fluently now throughout the matches, but the cool part about it is that you don't get those same boring old color palette opponents that you fight. Now you actually get to fight against alternate characters that are kind of like mixed with each other. If you guys played Mortal Kombat 1's final chapter of the story, you would know that if you select a character, you're gonna go up the pyramid of Armageddon and you're gonna fight these different mixed fighters. You're gonna fight against a Johnny Cage that has Baraka moves. You're gonna fight a Kung Lao that has Scorpion moves. You're gonna fight a female Scorpion, a female Quan Chi. So what they did with the ambush and secret fights is that now you get to fight against those fighters. And I think that's a W because a lot of people pretty much one and done Mortal Kombat story mode. They didn't really go back to play that pyramid story. I know I didn't. I played it one time and I never went back to it. So it's nice to see these different combinations of fighters probably didn't even realize was there, like, you know, a Reptile Sindel or a Raiden Kung Lao or a Liu Kang Sub-Zero. Like, just a lot of what ifs, like, what if Reiko had Shao Kahn's move, or what if Johnny Cage had Reptile's moves? So just a little cool fun thing. I think they took the ambush and secret fights that were so annoying and now they're a little bit less annoying. It's like, okay, you kind of look forward to it because now you get to see who else do you get to fight. It's never the same repetitive fight, in my opinion. So I mentioned it already in the video that the seasonal skins for season 5 were not that good, but if you play through Invasions mode and you unlock those costumes in the game mode, they are progressively way better. They are so worth it. And right now as I'm talking, I have a screen of just the footage of me showing all the characters. Just in my personal opinion, the best costume in season 5 that matches that character. I am showing you it right now. Honestly, bro, these are all W's. Like, these are costumes that I can actually just have on the character for the future. It wouldn't even be a problem. Like, Scorpion is one of my favorites. Reptile's one of my favorites. Rain is actually a really good one. You know, I think that's a lot of people's gripes with Invasions mode is that it's just time consuming and they don't want to take the time to play this repetitive game mode. But honestly, probably season 5 has the most unlockable things in the game mode. I'm like, there were times where I opened a chest and I unlocked 3 to 4 costumes in one chest. It was insane. Such cool looking skins for Raiden's season. Raiden's costume also looks pretty freaking badass. And I gotta say, man, NRS did a really good job with that, in my opinion. Another cool thing that was added to Invasions mode that I think really tests a lot of people's tempers and also is just a fun, goofy. This is Mortal Kombat not taking itself too serious, and I think that's another issue that was in the past, is that Mortal Kombat kind of like steered away from the goofiness of, like, you know, Mortar Combat or Tetris Combat, Chess Combat, and they kind of gone away from the goofy stuff and just kind of kept it serious. And I'm happy to say that they brought these mini games into the Invasions mode, and some of the mini games are fun. Some of the mini games are irritating as fuck. It's just, you know, you have to figure out the pattern. Like, for example, there was a Raiden mini game mission that, oh my god, I was there for a minute trying to figure out the different ways, and the mission itself is not hard. It's not a hard game to beat. The problem is that you have to work on your inputs as quickly as possible, and you have to work on flipping your stance at the right time. And sometimes when you're just in the moment and you're panicking, you don't want to lose your life, you are panicking and losing these fights. The mini games are specifically for certain characters. And what's a cool little detail that a lot of people probably don't know, but it doesn't take a genius to understand this. The mini games that are specific for certain characters are actually the bosses you fight for each mesa. So for example, the Kung Lao boss fight, you get to have Kung Lao minigame missions. Natara has minigame missions, hence why she's a boss in the Tarkatan colony. Reptile has minigame missions, which is why he's the boss in the Sun Do Mesa. And I just found that to be pretty freaking cool. That, okay, it kind of sets us up, it kind of lets us know who we're gonna get ready to fight. And the missions are pretty fun. Some of them are irritating, but they are doable and they are fun. Another cool addition is the combo trials. And what the combo trials are is that you get to fight against this cyborg, every color of the rainbow. You're fighting against a Cyrex lookalike, Sector Smoke, a Reptile lookalike, a Scorpion, a purple, you even fight against a brown cyborg. And the main goal of that mission is to do a combo string long enough to eliminate your opponent in one string. It can be very irritating when you're using characters you're not familiar with, but it's really easy if you just use the characters that you know how to use. For example, I'm a Smoke main, so when things get rough, just switch to Smoke. I tried to, you know, use different characters just just to see what I can work with, because when it comes to invasions mode, I like to use different characters and cameos just to get different combinations, just to see if I can do something with that. It was really fun to test my skill set doing these combo string challenges, and I really had a good time with it, and I thought that was a cool addition to invasions mode as well. I think the last thing for invasions mode is we gotta talk about these boss fights. So the boss fights back in the current and back in the other seasons, they weren't hard. They weren't as hard and as challenging as season 5 bosses are. Some of them were very repetitive. The Scorpion boss fight really wasn't that good. It was okay. Sub-Zero's was probably pretty cool. I think Sub-Zero's was the first time where they started to really like go above and beyond and kind of do a little bit more extra things to it. But the boss fights in season 5 are really good. I would say Johnny Cage in the, I believe Johnny Cage is in Rampart. Yeah, his boss fight is probably the hardest one. His final stage of the fight, you have to dodge his force balls, and for some reason, if you just touch one of them motherfuckers, you lose every bit of your health. Like, I had to literally like reset my stat points and use all my stat points for my health, so then that way I wouldn't fucking lose in that moment of the game, because every time I went to that stage, no matter which character I used, I believe I used Ermac for this. I think I have footage of showing another character, but when I was beating it off camera, I used Ermac. I used his levitation move to try to like get a little bit of a advantage. But man, Johnny Cage's boss battle was probably the hardest one. It definitely took me a couple of tries to beat. All the other ones were fairly easy, but they are really cool. And like I said, the skins, the costumes you unlock when you beat them are really good. And I think invasions mode definitely is a W in my part for that. Ermac saved Mortal Kombat 1. Ermac got the fans, got the community back into Mortal Kombat 1, and then they pretty much hit us with the patch. They hit us with the updates, they hit us with the invasions mode, hit us with online, with crossplay, and it's like Ermac is the reason for this, man. And to be honest, the fact that only one character managed to bring this community back, we haven't even gotten Movado yet. Movado hasn't even dropped yet.
Like, I don't think people understand that.
Everybody is getting hyped on Mortal Kombat 1, and nobody hasn't even played Movado yet, and Movado comes out probably like in a couple weeks. I'm so happy people are back into Mortal Kombat, bro. Not to mention the promotion that Mortal Kombat 1's doing outside of the game with Twitch, having us watch 3 hours of streaming, which I ain't gonna lie, NRS, that's a little bit of a, I almost backhand you, but like, I watched it. I ain't gonna lie, I watched 3 hours of the stream. I ain't gonna lie, to get that Scorpion palette skin, the purple John, you know I had to do that. I wish you would have gave me one for Rain, because it's purple. Makes sense. But hey, we live and we learn, and I thought that was a good little I thought that was a good little reward that, you know, you give to the fans and to the community. I really appreciate that. All right, and pretty much the last bit of details I want to talk about Invasion Season 5, man, is that, listen, man, this is probably the best Mortal Kombat has ever been in a while. The feeling that I'm getting right now from the community and from Mortal Kombat in general is fire to me, and it got me thinking, you know, people were shitting on this game heavy when it was coming out, and I don't blame them. You know, Mortal Kombat 1 felt really rushed, so I can understand people's frustration. But now it got me thinking, like, Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be a supported game for a very long time. It's going to be supported longer than Mortal Kombat 11. I keep telling you guys this because we're not gonna know how this game's gonna look in the next year or two. And now that I think about it, we are in season 5, right? A year from now, we're probably gonna be in season 10 to season 15. Who knows what characters we're gonna get? Who knows what cameos gonna come out? Who knows what DLC combat pack we're gonna get? Who knows what updates are gonna occur, man? Right now, the state of Mortal Kombat's got me really excited. It's got me looking into the future to see what's in store. But I am here to talk about some really key information right now, because Ed Boon got me excited again, man. Ed Boon tweeted today. He tweeted this tweet about certain character, and if you look closely, it's Homelander. So we are already getting teasers of Homelander. Mind you, Movado has not been released to the public yet, people, and we are already seeing a little bit of glimpse of Homelander. Now, we didn't get to see any voice acting, so we don't know if it's the actual actor. We don't know what's happening. Honestly, I don't even care at this point, man. Mortal Kombat's marketing right now is at the top it's at its highest peak right now. But I'm interested in what he actually tweeted, and this is what he actually said. He said, "We're very pleased with the reception players are giving Ermac, and happy to remind everyone there is still a lot more planned for Mortal Kombat 1, including more classic costumes, new moves, cameos, online features, secrets, and of course, Homelander." But I really want to touch in on this secrets and cameos and online features. So online features, right? I'll tell you right now, I have no idea what could be added for online features. I know that Warrior Shrine that hasn't been activated yet, so I'm curious to see when that's gonna come out. I've been saying it for a long time, and I'm gonna keep addressing it, man. We need a tag team mode, bro. And to be honest, I would want a tag team mode for specifically online only. I get it. If you want solo tag team, that's fine. I think online is where it's really gonna kick off, because you can have 4 players, right? And if it's cross-play, you can have 4 players from different platforms, all in one game, 2v2. Think of the competition. Think of the pro competition tournaments. Imagine watching a competition of Sonic Fox and Ninja Killer being in a tag team against 2 other professional players, right? That would be fucking awesome, just to see how people can come up with strategic combos. Who knows what features they will add there. The secrets, you know, Mortal Kombat 1, Ed Boon loves his secrets. He loves his Easter eggs. They mentioned cameos. They mentioned more classic costumes. I didn't even touch on the Mortal Kombat shop giving us these classic Deadly Alliance skins, the Deception skins, and they're actually at a reasonable price. They're actually at like $5 instead of $10. So I really appreciate NRS listening to the community, listening to us on just minor details, man. You know, it's really, really nice when your voice is heard. And I think what NRS did wrong in the beginning is that they kind of just stood quiet. They kind of just backed off. They didn't really give us information. They kind of just left us freeball it, you know? They kind of just left us there to just experiment. And then when things got rough, they just kind of stood silent. But so happy, because I'm a Mortal Kombat diehard fan, and I'm happy that Mortal Kombat's in the right direction. And I know it's only gonna get better from here, man. And I can't wait to see Homelander. I can't wait to see the upcoming season 6, which is Reptile, baby. It's about time, bro. Reptile needs to get some fucking love, and I appreciate it, bro. I'm excited to see the future of Mortal Kombat 1. This has been the recap of season 5. Invasions mode is probably the fun it's ever been, and I hope it continues that reign. I hope we get bigger and better mini games. I hope we get more goofy shit, because this game needs to be hype. It needs to be fun. And you know, like I said, people are gonna clown this game. People are gonna shit on this game, and that's totally okay, bro. But it's your boy Clutch Chaos. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you find me entertaining, if you find me useful in knowledge of just Mortal Kombat, and you wanna watch more videos, click on the channel, man. I got a whole bunch of Mortal Kombat videos. I also do Tekken videos. I also do a tier list Friday series, different games, different characters, anything that comes to mind, I just record and I just do. And sooner or later, I'm gonna be doing a Call of Duty Zombies series where I play all the Call of Duty Zombies maps, but there's gonna be a twist. And I'm just gonna play these fucking maps like everybody else plays these maps. There's a twist to the fold. Yeah, man, it's your boy Clutch Chaos. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm rocking with the fans. I'm rocking with the people that's with me, man. I talk to anybody. I engage with anybody in the comment section. Do not be afraid to check me in the comments when you feel like I'm making a mistake, or if I'm giving you wrong information. I will take all of that with a grain of salt. I don't take this shit that serious, man. It's all love. I appreciate it. Humbleness. That's pretty much it, bro. Is the script done? I don't know. Is the script? Well, what else I got here? Oh, I'm supposed to say bye. Oh shit. Peace!